Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hola toda mi bella gente, bienvenida a mi canal. Today we're gonna be doing lasagna, lasagna. Hoy vamos a estar haciendo lasagna. So, everybody, I'm in the Christmas spirit. Estoy en el mood de Navidad. Vamos a preparar muchas cosas bonitas, muchas cosas buenas. I'm gonna be doing a lot of good stuff. I'm ready. I already have my little Santa Claus. I have my toot Santa Claus is coming to town. Dios Santa Claus que me va a traer este año. Okay, so let's start. The first thing I do, I already have my pot. Ya yo tengo mi calderito calentando. Vamos a poner esto para acá. So we could get closer. The first thing I put in here, lo primero que yo le echo es sofrito. That's the first thing we're gonna put in the pot. Don't fit. Give me a minute. You could put like a cup. A cup or whatever. It depends the flavor you like. Una cucharada o lo que ustedes le quieran echar. Mientras más sabor, mejor. More flavor. Okay? Got that? Let me get you a little closer. Closer in the pot. Okay? Now we got the sofrito. I do not put no oil. Yo no le echo agua. Nothing. Just like that. Then, of course, onions. Onion you could put as much as you want. Cebolla, la que usted le quiere echar. As much as you want to. Because you know the meat, the ground beef, you really have to season it real good. La carne molida hay que darle mucho gusto porque la carne molida no tiene un gusto tan que digamos. So hay que ponerle sabor. Sabor. Se me olvidó el sazón. Voy a la otra cajita de sazón. Then, I will put un sobrecito de sazón. One envelope of sazón. You can find this anywhere. Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Publix, everywhere. I already have my pasta boiling. I mix all this really good. I always like to do it with the onions. Me gusta siempre darle sabor con la cebolla. The garlic as much as you want. El ajito, todo lo que usted quiere echarle. That's the garlic powder. You can put as much as you want. A little pepper, un poquito de pimienta. Juiciadita ahí, no mucho, not too much, because this gets hot then. A little bit parsley, as much as you want. Todo lo que usted le quiere echar. Así. Okay, mezclamos todo esto aquí así. Why I don't put like oil or water or nothing? Because the ground meat always tends to throw liquid when you cover it. And it makes its own liquid. Yo no le echo ni agua, ni aceite, ni nada. Porque la carne molida tiende a tirar líquido cuando tú lo tapas y lo dejas que se sofría. Siempre tiende a tirar líquido. Okay? Now I got everything mixed. Now the ground beef. See, let me get it closer. Closer so you can enjoy. Oh my God, the smell. When this starts seasoning, oh my God. Amazing. Here I got 2 pounds of meat. I don't like my stove getting dirty. Okay, and then I just take chunks and go like this. Pedacitos así. This is very, very easy to do. The thing of this is putting it together. El trabajito de esto es ponerlo, hacerla, ponerle la pasta, los quesos. And it's fun. Y es divertido. Uno se entretiene. You could put as much meat as you want, but you gotta put more flavor. The more meat, the more flavor you gotta add. Like more onions, the garlic, everything, okay? We got that one done. Make sure your hands are clean. I always got this little rag so I could clean my hands. Then we're gonna mix all this together. Lo vamos a mezclar todito, la cebollita, all that we had already there. I'm gonna mix all this together. I have it in medium. You could leave it in medium heat. And you're gonna see when this starts to simmer, how much water does this comes out of it? Liquid. Cuando usted empiece a cocinarse, ya usted verá todo el líquido que esta carne bota. Okay? Now we're gonna let it like that until it starts cooking. Lo vamos a dejar así hasta que empieza a cocinar. Every 5 to 10 minutes, we come and we break it up and we turn it around until the meat is done. Cada 10 o 5 minutos, la tapamos primero, vamos a taparla. We're gonna cover this, and every 5-10 minutes, we're gonna cover it. Okay, when it starts boiling, we move it again. And we cover it again, we move it like again so it could stay apart. Now my water is boiling with a little salt. This is the way I put my pasta so it could stay apart. I do it this way. I put one this side, the other side, like a cross. That's the way I put my pasta in. And believe me, this will never stick to each other. You keep them apart. Like that. Not all like this. You keep it like this. I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to have no problem. Now this is the way my meat came out, you see? And it has his liquid. No water, no oil, no nothing. It's own liquid. Mire cómo quedó la carne, ¿ve? Que tiene su líquido. Nunca le eché aceite, nunca le eché agua ni nada, porque si no la carne te queda grasosa. Your meat will come out very, very, very oily. So that's the way I like it. So when you see it like that, it's ready to put the sauce in. I love this sauce. This is the one I put. When you put the sauce, you cannot do it like if you was gonna do spaghetti. You gotta do it kind of dry, not too wet. Cuando usted le eche la salsa, trata de no echarle mucha salsa que le quede muy mojada. No, tiene que quedarle como media sequecita. So I put half of this, medio pote de esto, half of this. And I love to always on my pasta, I always like to put a little ketchup. Siempre me gusta ponerle un poquito de ketchup because it gives it that balance, le da ese balance delicioso. Así, just like a squirrel, like that. Okay? Now you mix this around, lo menea. Up. I overdid it. Okay? You want to let it kind of dry like this. You don't want to overpower it. I'm going to put a little tiny bit more to make it just the color. Not too much. Now I'm going to let this simmer until it dries up a little bit. Ahora yo dejo esto hervir un poquito, en lo que seca un poquito más. Do not cover it. No lo tape. You cannot cover it. You got to let it dry and simmer like probably like 20 minutes like this with no cover. como 20 minutos sin taparlo en medium. Okay, now the pasta, you do it al dente. I already showed you. There's a tornado warning and it stopped my video. So I had to start all over again. Okay, then I take, let me see if you can see me closely. Okay, like this. So you can see how I do it. Okay, the first piece that I do, I take it and I do it the whole side. Lo pongo de un lado. Lapping it a little bit. Encimita un poquito del otro. You see? I have 3 rows. Tengo 3 líneas. ¿Ves? The bottom. I don't put butter or nothing on it because when the liquid of the meat falls in there, it just make it won't stay stuck to each other. So then I do, the first thing I do, lo primero que yo hago, I like to use like something like this, algo así. So when I pick the meat, whatever liquid don't come over here, it stays in the pan. Yo lo hago así para que cualquier líquido que quede acá para que me quede más sequecita la carne, okay? Then I do my first, I spread my pasta. Let me take this out of the way. It's you on the way. They want to see what I'm doing, okay? You don't have to fill it up all completely. You could leave spots, it don't matter because remember, you're going to put cheese on it. No tiene que rellenarlo completa tanto. Porque recuerda que le vas a echar queso y el queso lo va a aguantar. I do not put eggs on this because the cheese will keep it together. Yo no le echo huevo a la lasaña porque los quesos lo van a mantener juntos. Y más cuando the cheese dry, you know, get a little cooler, you know, the cheese stays together. Cuando se enfría un poco, usted sabe que los quesos se quedan pegados. Okay? That's my first floor. Then I take this Parmesan cheese and I spread some. This gives it like an extra beautiful, nice flavor. I like it. I like it. I like it like that. Then you take your cheese that you already have all this kind of cheese. You could even put pieces of cream cheese. Le puedes poner este queso crema si quieres echarle queso crema. Yo a veces lo hago. Sometimes I do it, but today I just want to keep it simple. Like this. Okay? Now, the next one, it goes the other way. You cannot do the same way. No las puede hacer todas de un mismo lado. Tiene que ahora ir del otro lado, the other way. So what I do, I take my pasta and I measure it. I measure it from one side to one side, and whatever is left, I take with my scissors. This is not clothing. This is kitchen scissors to cut meat and to cut. And then what I do with this piece, I put it to the side. I put it to the side just in case. Then I have to fill up some little holes. Then I fill it up with that. And then I take the other one and I do the same thing. I lapping it a little bit. You cut the extra and you keep on like this. And you could do as much floors as you want. Ustedes pueden hacer todos los pisos que ustedes quieran hacer. I don't know how much I'm going to be making because it depends on the pasta and the meat, how much I have. And how much floors I can make. But I think I can make like 3 floors. Okay, then you go like this. And you cut your other piece. Okay? Then I'm going to take the leftovers pieces so I don't have to use a whole one. Then I could put another piece here. You see? Another piece here. Because remember, when you put the cheese and when you cut it, it stays all together. It don't matter. And another piece here, right? Then I put meat again, and I do it again, and then I do the other way. The other way. Until I'm done with putting all the layers that I want. Now I have them all built. You see how big it came out? It came out for 3 floors. Me salió de 3 pisos. Ya terminé de montarla. I'm done. Finish putting it together. So the last thing I do, lo último que yo hago, yo cojo de la salsa esta encimita. Vamos a echarle, let's do the Parmesan cheese first. Vamos a echarle un poquito de esto primero. Vamos a hacerle esto primero. This is the final. This part don't take meat. Esta parte no lleva carne. Más que este es el piso de arriba. Okay? Then we take this. And we go like this. Le ponemos la salsita encima. Con una brochecita así, with a little brush like this. I like to brush it around. Brush it around. This is what you call the final touch. Este es el último, el truquito final. Para que esta lasaña te quede de show. This lasagna is gonna be delicious, 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 delicious. And I'm gonna make some nice garlic bread. Voy a hacer un pancito de ajo. Okay? You could put as much as you want. It don't matter. Always when you do the pasta, always leave like up to here, como hasta aquí, para que finalice, le dé el toque final a la lasaña. So you could give the final touch to the lasagna. It don't have to be so heavy. It could be just lightly like this. Then, I put a little extra mozzarella in it for the top. Arriba yo le pongo un poquito más de la mozzarella. Le mezclé más mozzarella. And then, lo tapamos. Wow. This takes a lot of cheese. But when you buy it like that, it's easy. Cuando tú lo compras 100 bolsitas, pues más fácil. No tienes que guayar. And believe me, it's almost the same price. Casi lo mismo de dinero. Y te evita todo ese problema. And you avoid all that cutting and... I like to do things easy. So the faster, the better. If I could find it like this and just put it together, I love it. I love it. Okay? This is done. Now we're going to put it in the oven in 350 for 1 hour. Okay? Oh, until you see your cheese that is all melted, because this is already cooked. All this is in the oven is to simmer all the flavors with the pasta and to melt the cheese. Esta carne esto ya está ready, que no necesita tanto tiempo en el horno, porque esto es para darle el sabor a la pasta, para combinar los sabores y para derretir el queso. Okay? So we leave it in 350 for 1 hour. If you see that in 1 hour is too much, every half an hour check it. And it depends how you want it in the top and how melted you want it. Eso depende como usted quiera. Pero yo le pongo 1 hora y lo velo. Now, finally, my lasagna is done. Finalmente, ya mi lasaña está. Ya la piqué, le quité un cantito. I already took a piece out. Delicious. When you take it out of the oven, leave it like 10 or 15 minutes until it holds. Then you cut it. Don't cut it as soon as you come out of the oven, because you're going to have a kind of little mess. Cuando ustedes la saquen del horno, dele como 10 o 15 minutitos para que se aguante y no esté tan blandita, para que los cantitos le salgan bien chévere. Quedó de show. Esta lasaña quedó de show. Ya usted ve Santa Claus right here. Look, he's happy. He's waiting for his piece. Él está contento esperando el cantito de él. El cantito de Santa Claus. ¿Ves? Con un cantito de pan con ajo. Vamos a ver cómo quedó esto. Mire, mire. Look at how nice it cuts. Look. Try a piece. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. Santa Claus, you want a piece? Santa Claus want a piece. This one. Santa Claus, you're gonna love this piece, this lasagna. It gives me the chills. That's how delicious it is. Se me paran los pelos de tan rica que está esta lasaña. Trátenla. Try it. And then you will tell me if it's delicious. I hope you like my lasagna today recipe. Espero que les guste mi receta de lasaña. I'll see you later, alligators. Give me thumbs up. Share my video. Denme muchos deditos. Compartan mi video para yo seguir enseñándoles estas delicias de comida. Keep on. Oh, my fork. My fork again. Keep sharing so I could keep doing this delicious recipe that you're gonna love. Bye. Buena. Nos vemos después.